Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB the Sexy Ninja in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about SmackDown, December 29th, 2023, the best of 2023. Jackie Redmond and Corey Graves not on commentary, but hosting the show. I didn't shout out the last host, so I felt really bad about that, but here we are. The best of 2023, and it starts off with the L.A. Knight, yeah, intro, saying he's going to do it better than The Miz, and he did. A great show packed with memories, John Cena coming back and everything like that. We started off with John Cena versus Solo at Crown Jewel, and how Solo just decimated John Cena and getting that huge win, and I want to see that somewhat play out because, you know, he's kind of just went to the background again with Solo. So, you know, but it was a good match at Crown Jewel, and John walked out and we're like, will we ever see John Cena ever again? You know, that was the big question. We get a John Cena toast to the WWE Universe, says thank you everybody for his year making 2023. And what's funny about this is, like, you know, he came back because the strike went on. Like, it actually freed up his schedule. So this is why we got a lot of John Cena this year. No hate against it. It was a really fun ride. But Lord knows when we'll see John Cena back in the ring or what capacity we'll see him. But toast to you, John, from a Paper Saber universe, from the New World Podcast, from KMB the Sexy Ninja. I really don't got anything to toast with besides this Gatorade Zero Glacier Freezer, whatever you want to call it. The blue stuff, but zero sugar. Yeah, so, all right, John, toast to you. Much love and much respect to John Cena. Oh, should I say John Cena? Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits cut a promo telling you that 2024 is going to be the year, the almighty year for Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits to drip some gold, and we got the Royal Rumble coming up. Next up, we had Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens versus the Usos at WrestleMania Night 1 in the main event for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Whew, those brought back some memories, man. Bloodline, and when Sami, you know, finally turned on Roman at the Royal Rumble because he was saving Kevin, and they came together and they went on and took the Usos and took their championships. Such a great moment, man. And a tag team main event for Night 1. That's crazy. You know, but Sami and Kevin did take it, and what I liked about this, especially with Raw, was just going down memory lane. Then we have Kathy with Kevin Owens. You know, he has an interview saying, yeah, you know, now it's time for him to get back to where he needs to go. He didn't like the way certain things ended, but, you know, he's got to look forward. And, yeah, Kevin Owens is ready for the new year. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller promo they cut. These two silly gooses. What do they call them? Down Under or whatever, you know. But then the Pat McAfee and The Rock segment, when they return September 15th, in the expense of Austin Theory, telling him to shut his bitch ass up and dropping the people's elbow, Pat and The Rock. The Rock's return was crazy because I remember that night. I was at work, and I usually watch SmackDown that night later, but all of a sudden my phone was like, whoa, your notifications are going off like crazy. I was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Then I looked, I was like, holy shit, The Rock came back to WWE. What the fuck? You know, great memory. Bianca interview. You know, she has her show with Montez coming up next year. I believe it's in February. They said they shot it before WrestleMania, so of course, hectic times and whatnot, but this is a new reality show between the two. Bianca says she wants to take on, out of nowhere, we got a match with Michin versus Io Sky for the championship. So I was like, okay, well, we'll see how that plays out. We got a big week. Day 1, New Year's Evil, and New Year's Revolution, all in this one packed week. And we got a big pay-per-view tonight, which is not WWE, but still huge week, even though it's just New Year's, and Happy New Year's to everybody out there. Women's War Games match they showed. Oh, no, they didn't show it. It was a package, sorry. And I was like, I wanted to rewatch that match. Because I honestly will say the Women's War Games match was a little bit better than the men's. Just saying that, put it out there at Survivor Series. Damage Control promo saying they're getting back on top now that they're back in sync. There's no doubts with Bayley. Bayley's back to being the full center leader, and I kind of like that. So I was like, okay, let's keep the group going. Let's keep the momentum. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. I was kind of like, they didn't show anything for Bray Wyatt on Raw, but I'm glad they did it here, and it was the same package we've seen a few times, and it still tears me up. You know, it still makes me sad, and like that we lost Bray Wyatt. We lost a lot of people this year, and you know this is why the bubble is important. You know, like the show goes on. That's the way I have to look at things in life, and it kind of sucks. But Bray Wyatt, R.I.P., you know, to family, and I heard that they put him under a Legends contract, so his family will be taken care of for life. So that's a good thing. So R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. Nick Aldis is in backstage. He gets interrupted by Pretty Deadly, sets him up a match, and Butch is going to get a partner to face him next week. We have Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio at Crown Jewel for the United States Championship. Of course, Logan got the win. Big entrance and everything like that, the only way Logan can. Yeah, I like Logan Paul. Always said this. WWE Logan Paul. WWE Logan Paul. But Logan got that, and then that's where it all sets up the story with Santos, and that's where the big turn on Ray happens and everything like that. So, you know, and we got a Santos package after that, and I'm just like, oh, baby, this guy, man. But he has Humberto and Angel with him now, so we'll see how that plays out. But Santos, I believe this is Santos' year to have some badass matches. Ray interview, you know, and I forgot about when Dom and Rhea walked out on the Hall of Fame. I forgot about that. Playing that story up some more. There was some great stuff, especially last year when Dom went to jail, and that's where he became, Dirty Dom and the prisoner Dom and everything like that. So Ray's talking about, it's going to be a big year, and hopefully he comes back strong here soon. Roman's been champion for so long that I forgot to keep count, but Roman Reigns, his reign of terror is still, and it's going all the way to WrestleMania, and hopefully Cody can dethrone him. Randy Orton's big return with AJ Styles, huge. A lot of returns, and Randy Orton's back, and Daddy's back, as he says. AJ Styles is back. Got that lone wolf thing going on, which I really, really enjoy. And Paul Heyman, doing his thing. He calls Jimmy. And deuces, all that stuff with there's a lot of stuff that went down on SmackDown, man. I remember the deuces, because me and my wife were sitting there. What does that mean? Like, Jay's out, and we don't see Jay for a while, and he doesn't come back. It's like, it's so crazy. We end it with Cody versus Roman at WrestleMania. Man, what a memory. That match, fantastic. And then the end happens, and I just remember being like, and I went back to re-listen to the reviews I did for WrestleMania Night 1, Night 2. WrestleMania Night 1, man, I was all stoked. WrestleMania Night 2, I remember we were having these internet problems. Then I had to go watch it at my brother's house where my mom is and everything like that. And they have a bunch of dogs. And I remember just at the end of that show, I was all, then when Roman beat Cody, I was like, this is, and I have it recorded. I even show the video on that podcast if you follow me on YouTube and everything like that. But yeah, crazy, man. 2023 in the bag. SmackDown, Raw, NXT. Here we go. You really can't rate this show. It's just a best of. So I had a lot of fun. Memory lane. Let's make more memories next year. And that's it. That's all. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it with your grandma, share it with your grandpa, share it with the bum down at Walmart. That is SmackDown, December 29th, 2023. Jackie Redmond and Corey Graves were the host with the most. Ooh, toast. All right. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast and get yourself that sweet nWp logo. More logos on the way. More things on the way from a Paper Saber universe. If you saw that, I'm dropping some music reviews finally. I'm very excited about that. Also, too, I'm dropping those Sexy Ninja podcasts like crazy. Reviews and stuff like that. Go check out my Rebel Moon review. Spoilers ahead. It's a spoiler show. So we did Aquaman and everything like that. All right, y'all. And remember, the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
John Cena here, all dressed up to celebrate a wonderful group of people. A toast to the WWE Universe